One of the questions that we'd love to ask everyone that walks through the door of SHP the first time: do you have a plan or do you have a portfolio? And what are the differences? How do you know if what you have is going to stand the test of time? Is it an actual plan? Does it actually do everything that you wanted to do from a tax perspective, an income perspective, a healthcare perspective, legacy, and so on? And if you can't answer that confidently, then you're absolutely in the right place.
If you could take nothing away from this podcast, is that a plan provides confidence. It provides peace of mind for you throughout retirement. And also, just to elaborate on that a little more, having a plan and working with an advisor can help put you down the right path, because that advisor is not only helping you on your finances, he's helping lead you through retirement. He should ultimately be a leader and someone who helps mitigate risk or potential problems in retirement that you might not foresee.
Well, I think that's so true. The term I heard was that almost like a life coach, right? And maybe this is for people that are listening that aren't sure whether they have a portfolio or a plan. You have to ask yourself, do you have like a life coach, almost like a financial planning coach? But you'll also see that a lot of it is working through different goals and working through different priorities and trying to sort of parse out what a person's values are. Things like legacy planning with kids, things like healthcare. I mean, those are kind of very emotional, raw, difficult subjects to talk about. And a good planner and a good plan will allow you to have those conversations, to have that third party to kind of walk you through it, not just in your own situation, but then also providing, hey, this is what happened. My other clients did this, and this is how it worked out. Providing experience as well with some good client stories that are relatable to each situation, because although the answers are different, the issues are common. Like, how do I build an estate plan? How do I manage healthcare? How do I manage taxes? I mean, those are all common concerns. Everyone's answers are unique to them, but you need somebody and you need a plan to walk you through and to allow people to make the good decisions.
Absolutely. And sometimes the biggest hurdle when you don't have a plan is just making that transition, like actually getting into retirement and changing that mindset and spending down your assets. I've seen it a bunch. I'm sure you've seen it a bunch where clients do struggle with that and they keep working, although they don't have to keep working. And I guess they're saying they're happy with working and that's what they're most comfortable with. But at the end of the day, I always wonder, is it because they're not confident in their plan or they can't envision what their retirement looks like? And that goes back to being a good advisor. You have to help them make that transition and help them see what their dream retirement actually looks like, how they're going to be spending their time, how they're going to be spending their money, and make sure that they do it confidently. I think that's a critical point in just having a relationship and a plan with an advisor.